Alright, hi everybody. We're at Richmond this time in the throwback Winston Cup cars. We're on the pole, number 1 car. Full field. We were so close to getting a second split. We got 25 guys in here. Probably going to be a mess. But we'll see. Really tired of running like crap. First 2 YouTube uploads ever. Definitely not been my finest moments. Let's see if we can improve on that in this one. A couple of pretty good guys up here in the top part of the field. Obviously the single split brings down the strength of field quite a bit, but some pretty good short track guys up here, if I remember right. I was getting ready to go there like it was 1 to green. Wasn't paying attention. $100 laps. Let's see how many tire sets we got. 2. Gonna have to pit for gas, it looks like. So we're not gonna be making green flag pit stops. I'm pretty sure of that. But I don't know. Probably just try and get out to a lead just a little bit. Just do just enough to stay in front. It's kind of the plan. Save otherwise. So, all right. Let's see what we got here. And they're already wrecking. That didn't take long. That was the 4 car. They got turned, and he was fast in practice. I'm gonna guess there's some not very many happy people in the chat right at the moment, but I can't have that thing on and try and drive. This is going to be a very boring video if we are pacing the entire time. Not that I have much to say in the first place, but definitely not going to have much to say if we're under caution the whole time. Pretty big fan of Richmond here, though. I know some people like to hate on it, say that it puts on boring races and whatnot, but I enjoy it, especially on iRacing. It gives you the short track feel, but you're still far enough away from everybody. If you got good guys around you that you can race pretty clean, have good battles. Not like, I mean, I love Martinsville, but it's pretty hard to have a good iRacing race at Martinsville, someplace like that where you're so tight, so close to each other. Richmond is about perfect. Now, I'm not sure if we're going to have one of those weird situations where this 21 car is going to control the restart. That could be an issue. It's going to make things interesting, that's for sure. I'm not sure then if I lay back quite a bit and try and catch him on the back stretch instead of being side by side with him in 1 and 2. I'm not sure. Second place car. I know I've seen that name quite a bit in the Legends series. Okay, here's another wrinkle. We got the 4 car as a lap car who's we know has speed. This is going to be interesting. I'm going to try and just not wreck here. Oh, Jesus. Okay, we don't know what we're doing here. Really thankful I didn't get run over from behind right there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was just unfortunate, and I'm going backwards. Yeah. Really don't want the 21 to run me over. I thought he was going to, and he's wrecking himself. Hopefully he stays down there and there's no caution. Gosh. This is gonna get old pretty quick. Yeah, I'm not sure what if the 21 was being told to stay behind the 4. I don't know what was going on there, but really lucky I didn't get run into with all the back and forth that was going on right there. Hopefully some of these guys are going to get weeded out. 4 got his lap back on his own. Didn't seem like his car was hurt much at all. Just kind of thinking to myself, I'm wondering how much saving I'm really going to have to do. I mean, I'm not sure what it's going to get me if we run, 40 laps under caution. Because guys will still change tires whenever we come and get fuel. So, I don't know. Don't seem to be having the connection issues I was having in my last race just a couple hours ago, so that's good. Frustrating that I have no idea what the reasoning is, where just, I mean, usually it's good like this. Usually I don't have problems, and then just randomly every once in a while it'll just be a real issue. So I'm not sure what's up there. Really need a win, to be honest, in this race to make me feel better. last couple races have been rough. Just gonna try not to get run over again. Just hang out. Late start. You're gonna be outside the 21. Actually, I was thinking about backing it down, but he lifted way early. So I'm not sure how hard I should drive it here. I definitely don't want to go backwards anymore, so I'm going to try and keep that from happening, but not sure how hard I should push it. .13's looking pretty racy behind. He's looking outside. He's gonna have a pretty good run here on me. Wanted to drive it in deep enough there so he couldn't dive it in under me. I'm really slowing it down in the center of the corner. Probably a little bit too much. Drove it in pretty deep there. And we're sideways. So I went from not driving it hard to way over driving it there. Eight car runs a little bit higher, 3 and 4. I like this cut down line in 1 and 2. Whoa. The 8, or I guess this is the 6 in front of me. Keep thinking it's an 8. Give him a look. Gave me the lane. And gonna let us go. Thank you to him. Probably means I'm overdriving it if he was that quick to let me go like that. And we got another caution. If we didn't have so many cars in the lead lap, I might think about topping off with fuel, but I'm not willing to go back there in the 20s. And the chances of us running green to the end are clearly not good. I didn't realize the 4 car was back down a lap. He Should be back on the lead lap now. He's going to be flying through the field. Finally get 2 to go. Man, these cautions are feeling like they're taking forever. Hopefully you guys are just skipping through these. That's what I do when I watch guys race anyway. I was thinking about assuming they have a full-length NIS race at Daytona in a couple weeks. I was thinking about doing that, but I might not be able to record that because I definitely do not have enough to talk about for 200 laps at Daytona, especially assuming you're going to be riding around for a big part of that. I feel like I can provide decent commentary when racing and battling and strategizing and whatnot, but man, when you're just sitting here riding around, I don't know how these guys come up with stuff to say. Pretty much just as bored as you are watching this. So the 13 followed me through past the 6. Kind of like a rolling start that the 3 car did right there. Just gonna kind of ride it out. Try and stay in second. No sense in pushing it at the moment. Unless the 13 car is trying to pass me. Drove it in pretty deep into 3 right there. The 13 was thinking about diving it in under me. Maybe I should just let him go. That's what I'm gonna do. Six cars trying to follow him through. Oh my god. Yeah, this is the bad thing about this series is there's not enough participation, and you'll find yourself in these single split races quite a bit. And it's just horrible. I mean, this is not difficult. This isn't a hard track to keep it together. This guy's actually going to pit behind us. No, okay. That would have made things interesting. I really wouldn't have known what to do then. I wish the fuel thing was actually accurate. I mean, it's like, I get that it's like the real-time adjusting. Estimate or whatever, but I mean, if we actually run green, I just want it to tell me what it's at if we run green. I don't want it predicting how many caution laps we're gonna have, you know. It just doesn't do you any good. To me anyway. I know that some people have it figured out, but I don't think anybody's, maybe just those two guys at the bottom have left, but we still pretty much got 20 plus in here. See how far the 4 cars made it up through. Yeah, maybe he's in. Okay, 19th. I'd like to back the brake bias up a little bit, but there's been a couple times where I've kind of had to stomp on the brakes because that 3 car, at least the one time, backed out pretty early and I kind of had to panic stop. So I just don't want to risk it coming around. We'll see if it gets tight. If we actually get a long run, probably go there first, try to back it up. This is going to be a really long video. We need to just have a run long enough where you can start putting guys a lap down, and then I like that because then you don't have to worry as much about your strategy at the end if you screw up bad, because that's my biggest thing is I never know what to do tires wise. So if it's 15, 20, 25 to go, you make the wrong decision, at least you're not having to come through 25 cars when half of them are a lap down. But we'll see if we can get there. And the lap car misses the corner and comes right up into us. That's awesome. Jesus. That was almost bad. I don't know if I was about ready to overdrive it really bad or if everybody's just taking it super easy right here. 13 in the wall up there. Two car coming up through the field. I think he started in the back. Overdrove it a little bit that time into 3. It's really easy to burn up the tires coming out of 4 here. Same thing at Iowa. It's probably worse here though. Trying to be nice to it. I imagine if we make it to lap 50, guys are coming in and pit. So I don't know if I try pushing it here. I mean, we're gonna have to pit no matter what. I probably should pick it up a little bit. Oh my god. Here's where it's going to be interesting. I don't know if you pit yet or not. I mean, we have no green flag laps on the tires, but I'm assuming you can probably make it from here. I don't know. I'm hoping we all stay out. I guess if you got 2 sets, huh? Might as well use them. Looks like a lot of guys stayed out. I don't blame them. Oh, and those guys took 2. Yeah, we're gonna be screwed.
Alright, that's it, go. Anyone cool? You have 1 set of cars remaining. Line up single file. It's a car.
'93, '92 on the rights. This is going to be pretty interesting back here. I think I'm just going to ride around. I mean, there's no sense in trying to pass all these guys. I'm just going to... I guess there's a few cars behind me that are on the same strategy. But there's no sense trying to fly through these guys. We're just gonna have caution after caution after caution.
Hands up, 19. Hands up.
So we got the 17 car in the lead, the 4 car in second, the 6 and the 3. Where's the 13? He's a couple cars ahead of me. Okay. Yeah. That just pains me to take tires that early when you have no green flag laps on them. But you had to do it, I think. I gotta be real careful back this far on the restart. I don't run into the back of the 8 car. Looks like we're going pretty good. Got a decent gap behind me. I can get out of it early here. And we got one in the wall. Got loose on the clip in the apron there. 5, I think the got pretty lucky there. I think the 5 is kind of on the same wavelength as me. Had a chance to dive it in there into 3 under me and backed out pretty early. That's good. Gives me some confidence driving around him. Pretty fortunate to get through there without some collateral damage there. 5 did a good job behind me. I don't think I locked up either front tire. So, let's see. Here's where I need a crew chief, like real life, telling me what strategy these guys are on in front of me. At some point we're gonna have to try and pass some guys, but I'd just like to know what everybody's where everybody's sitting here. Sitting here watching the last couple of minutes before I jumped in. I was watching the car count, just hoping it got just over 26 for 2 splits, because I kind of knew that, because it ended at 25, kind of saw this coming. It's alright, we'll make the best of it. Coming up on halfway, and we are 45 minutes in. Haven't really gotten to do any racing yet. I think I better start trying to pick these guys off if I can. I just don't know what Saban's gonna do for me. I imagine I'm gonna end up coming down pit road when we have our caution with 20-ish or so to go, and putting 4 more on it, so I think I might as well just get what I can get in the meantime. Leader's going. 8 cars loose in front of us. Overdrives 3 pretty bad. Five is wanting to go somewhere, I think. I don't blame him. Working the right front pretty hard. Baby in the right rear. It's probably not going to work out for me. Alright, let's try and get the 8 car here. Alright. I'm driving turn 3, entering 3 really weird. I have a habit of doing that here. I enter so flat and it's not good. And that last time I jumped on the brakes and then let off of them and ended up going too fast in the center. Got it figured out a little bit better that time. Alright. We better find some speed here somewhere. Nope, not yet, because we're still wrecking. Yeah, I mean, it's just not worth, when you have a gap like that, in this type of race, it's just not worth trying to run the guy down just to have a caution come out right when you get to him. Pretty frustrating. I think we should be 7. Is it? Maybe we are still 8th. Yeah, I think we are. Dang, we're not making that much progress and we're gonna run out of laps here. Here comes a 4 car. Yeah, these guys were all... Now everybody that's in front of us just has better strategy sense than me. So they took 2 tires. Well, at least most of them did. When I took 4, but that's with like maybe 10 green flag laps on them, maybe. So yeah, at this point we're pretty much even with them. I guess, yeah, I don't know, depending on how many more cautions we have, I guess I'm in a decent position to take 2 at the end, see if I can fend them off. But pretty early to be thinking about that. So I guess I could try driving up through them and just plan on taking 4 some point between here and the end, or I could just kind of hang out and then when everybody eventually does decide to pit, maybe think about taking 2. Not smart enough to know ahead of time what that would do to the balance of the car, just having 2. And it wouldn't be full of fuel either, so it might, I don't know, might tighten it up, which I'm not sure that you want. Yeah, 6-3 in the 2 for sure are gonna be the ones to beat, I think, here. They were up there originally.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the outside row now.
We know the 16 is, I don't know if he's got damage or what, but he's been very slow. Gotta watch out for that. I guess maybe.
Get ready.
No, I thought he was gonna back up. He was just waiting for the guy in front of him. Alright.
Alright, man. Ready for it? Green flag, green flag. You got one inside. Stay high, there's a car below now.
Oh, 22.
Stay high, there's a car below.
Scare me. I thought he was gonna come up all the way to the wall on the exit there. Wow. Okay. And here we are again in the situation. Should I try and run him down? Just to have a caution come out right when I get to the back bumper of the 13. I just don't know. Screw it. I think I'm just gonna run it hard. It's no fun sitting here saving tires and then they don't do you any good after the race. Jeez, 12 car. I feel like I've done so much work and we're still in 7th. I think that's going to have to be the plan, is just to take 2 when everybody dives in. It's not going to be this time, surely. Huh, okay, a couple of them came. That was... I'm not sure who that was. So I guess depending on how this restart goes, we either try and get as many as we can, or if get held up by some lap cars and have a gap, I think I'm just gonna ride. Set myself up to take 2 at the end. If I take 2 though and I don't end up being the leader, which I probably won't, now that I think about it, since those guys that just pit, I assume that's their last set. Oh, we got guys wrecking under caution. Huh. Decisions. I guess I'll just do this now before I forget. I don't think there's any way I'm going to be taking 4. And I guess go about there. Just don't want to be waiting on fuel. So the 2, the 7, those must be, yeah, those must be the 2 that pit. They're back in 16th and 17th. Yeah, I don't know about that. Unless they hadn't taken tires yet, I guess. I can't imagine they were that fast on that old of tires, but I guess we haven't had that many green flag laps on them. I don't know. See how this one goes. Drove it in pretty deep there. It worked out. Let's see what we can get here. Made the 13 overdrive it. It's gonna have a good run out of 4 though. I slid up pretty high there. Get the run off. Had nowhere to go there. Try and get by the 10. Oh, we're sideways. Guess we might be taking 4. So we're driving it pretty hard now. Maybe it'll just go green. Thirteen's pretty quick. Just overdriving it a little bit. Battle for the lead. Now it's going to be decision time, I think. I just don't think I'm getting by them. Probably take 4. I think we're going to go with 2. Roll with it. I shouldn't have been driving it so hard, but who are we not going to pit? Yep, I knew I should have. That was silly. We might have just made our bed right there. I really was expecting the guys in front of me to come down. Now the 2 cars only, the 2 and the 7 are just a couple cars behind us. Oh boy. Let's see, where would I have come out? Would have been back pretty far, but I guess that tells me we're finishing the race on these tires. 2 and the 7 car, I guess, had the right strategy after all. Well, it's going to get exciting at least if we get some green flag laps. We're going to have battling in front of us, obviously, and then we're going to have some pressure from behind here pretty soon. I don't think I can do much about the 2 and the 7.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man. Line up
4 cars in 10th. Let's see what happens. The 2 and the 7 are in a pretty good spot here.
Alright, man.
13's gonna get stuck behind the 16. That helps. And we're wrecking. Looks like that might have been the 2 car. Staying out at this point, obviously. Wrecks are just happening too fast. You don't have any time to go anywhere. Now, if I was gonna pit, I would have had to do it last time, but I'm not sure if those guys are gonna even have time to get back up here. Probably gonna need these 2 to get battling and slow each other down pretty bad. Probably make a pretty big mistake for me to have a shot at this. I gotta be careful on the restart on the jump, since you're starting when you're still in 3 and 4, and in your last couple of times I've kind of been turning down to I've been getting on it pretty hard, and the shift to third was a little bit sketchy that last time. I gotta be careful not to wreck everybody doing that. So we got a 2-car buffer to the 7. 13 is still just as fast, pretty much as I think as us top 3. Still going to be behind us. And he caught a 16 in a bad spot. I very well could do the same thing unless we get to under 10 to go. I don't think we will, though. It'd be nice if, let's see, no, we're going to restart with more than 10 to go. It'd be nice to just have single file, just the lead lap cars up here, but might get, I mean, I'm assuming there'll be at least one more wreck, so probably have one more restart that we will be single file. I haven't been counting the cautions. It's gotta be, we gotta be approaching double digits. I mean, we for sure run more caution laps than green laps, I would guess. At least it's close.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Alright, man, line up on the outside road now.
Yeah, this could be tricky. It's gonna be hard not to catch him in a bad spot.
Get ready.
Be careful on the jump. Please back out of it, 16. Oh, goodness, I thought he was wrecking us. That might have been in my head, but when I saw him in the mirror, I thought he was coming up into us. Well, no sense in holding anything back now. Let's give it all she's got. Bounce it off the red limiter that time. Oh, lap car. Yeah, the right front is hurting. The leader's in the wall. Probably need the 3-car to make a move for us to have a shot here. I'm getting on it too hard coming out of 4. It's too bad because you need a couple laps to work on it. Can't just drive up and get him in 1 or 2 laps. You kind of gotta set it up. Unless you're way faster, but we're all pretty even up here. Well, we're gonna have one shot with a single file restart. I almost fell for that one. Assuming we get 2 to go next time, looking at about a 5 or 6 lap shootout here. And it probably won't be 5 to 6 laps, it might get 2. I think we were pretty lucky to get around the 13 when we did. He got hung up there. Otherwise we'd be sitting here 4th with absolutely no shot. Now why didn't we get the 2 to go that time? Gonna get called to the hauler. Complaining under caution. Might not even be able to go through the incidents after this race. It's gonna end up being a 2-hour video. Looks like a 4-lap shootout. Hopefully the 3 gets a good jump and dives it in there and they get battling or at least slowing each other down. Don't want to wish for anybody to get wrecked, but hopefully they slow each other down and give us a chance. Kind of glad the 2 and the 7 didn't make it up here, otherwise I was going to be kicking myself for not pitting. But yeah, there just haven't been enough laps for anybody to get up here. No lap cars this time. Gotta be aware. Guys behind me. I don't think the 13's been really good. I don't think he's gonna dive in and take us out, but you never know.
Get ready.
The 6 car got out of there pretty nice. Oh, 3 car overdrove the corner. I'm not close enough to make it happen. Yeah, we're too spread out here. Just don't quite have the turn in the center of 1 and 2 to cut down like I need to. Ooh, we drove it in pretty deep into 3. I'm gonna run out of laps. Needed about 5 to 10 more. See if 3 gives us the bottom. He did. Got really tight there. Whoa. 3 cars coming down on the straightaway. I don't think I'm going to be able to get by him here. I'm going to get loose on the apron. Got through 1 and 2 better than I thought we would. See if he overdrives it. Gonna get the power down and get by him. Ah! Yep. Alright, 2nd place. That was fun at the end. Wish you would have had more more green laps like that. Just needed a few more laps to get up there. Like I said, it's fun when you're actually racing. These cars are a blast. And I love Richmond, but just too many cautions. Let's attempt to start to look at the incidents. See how. Oh, are we freezing? Oh, there we go. Oh my goodness. Let's back that up. This is lap 1, corner 1. A car just has no intentions of making the corner. That was weird. Yeah, I imagine he wasn't very happy about that. '21 car. That apron coming out of 2. It's treacherous. If you get a long run, you can go down there and grab it. If you're real careful about it, and it gives you a lot of rotation, but yeah, it's treacherous. The 9 car runs into the 25. I really like that paint scheme on the 9. I was just about to make one of those, that exact paint scheme on the next gen car, because I hadn't seen anybody make it yet. Good job out of the 9. Okay, we got guys running into each other under caution. Oh no, 9 car. It's so pretty. Taps the inside wall. Too much rear brake in it for the 21. Multiple times. Here's a 4 car trying to come back up through the field. Looks like he's got a lot of rear brake in it too. Yeah, just you gotta kind of be aware of everybody's entry, especially at Richmond. It seems like you can drive it a bunch of different ways. Guys driving it in deep, guys lifting early. There's multiple ways to do it. Just kind of hazardous when you're everybody's doing something different. Man. Yeah. Oh, that's it. Good win to the 6 car. It's fun while we were racing. We get to watch some donuts. Thanks everybody for watching. Appreciate it. We'll keep doing it. It's not too bad. Getting more used to it. Whoa. Yeah, not much to talk about under caution though. That's too bad. Next one will be better. Thanks for watching.